Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Justin, WI4EC, Blackbeard's Radio. I am at Fort Fisher Recreational Center. It is park number Kilo 3842. I'm about to set up and do a POTA activation. You can see my mast. It is on my wheel mount. That's a Spider Beam 41-foot mast. It's obviously extendable. Today I'm going to use my Delta loop, and I'm going to kind of show you what I go through when I set it up. Stick with me. Mine has a 239 on the bottom of it instead of a BNC. Again, user's preference. I have 70 feet of copper wire. It's stranded, and right now it's just kind of stretched out because I need to walk it all the way out. It's no big deal, just kind of stretch it out, make sure there's no kinks. And we're coming up on the first prusik knot right there. So you can see a little kink right there. There we go, just bend it straight. This first prusik knot is at 23 feet. The big thing about a Delta loop is all of your sides need to be equal. So right now I'm just kind of walking it out, holding it in my hand, and you can see it kind of spiraling, and that's all I'm doing. I'm getting the curl out of it. Here's my second prusik. So those are my corners, and they'll tie off at my stakes. I have one stake right there, and the other stake is over there. I hadn't walked it out or measured it yet in real life. I did it on Google, and Google said it was about 45 feet apart, so we should be able to make that happen just fine. So now all I have to do is connect the end in my hand back to the Balun, make a triangle with it. One end will go this way, one end will go that way, and my mast will arch up and kind of towards the middle right here. And that is perfectly fine. That's what I need. And then I'll be on the air. And I'll show you kind of how I tie everything off once I get there, since we're dealing with wire and a couple loops. So hold on for a second, we'll get right to it. Alrighty, I kind of got the preliminary setup going. You can see one prusik is there. Oh gosh, focus, I'm sorry. You can see one prusik is here. Wire going up. Wire going over. And I have them both tied in. I just ran everything kind of loose through it to my stake. And that way, as I raise it, it'll help keep it separated a little bit. But I won't have to fight it, and I won't have to run around as much. This is the first time I'm trying to set it up like this, so we'll see how it goes. I'm going to set you up on a little video so you can watch what it takes, and we'll see what happens. The next step in the process is to raise thy mast. Oh, we should put on coax first. I have made that mistake before. Whenever you're dealing with a Delta loop on a mast, it's important to think about where your coax is going to end up in the Delta loop. Sometimes your coax can be on the inside or the outside. What I have found in my very little experience with it is you just want to make sure the coax isn't getting tangled inside the loop. After that, you're pretty good. All right, now let's raise the mast. And I'm just going to kind of be watching the sides to make sure everything's pulling fairly evenly. Maybe I do need to climb in the truck. There we go. now it's kind of off the ground and we can kind of see what's going on. And on this side I can see that I'm twisted. Right here. So no big deal. Take my cordage out of it. And I untwist it. And now I run my cordage back through it. Now I also have a rough idea now of what my distance is going to be. Gingerly lock stuff down. And now if we look, we see that this leg of the triangle is not as long as the other three. And this is why these are adjustable in mine. Because I realized I probably wouldn't get it perfect. So now that looks kind of good. Good enough to give a loose wrap or two. And then a quick couple knots to secure it. Now let's see what we can do going up. That's less than ideal. But this is why everything's adjustable. All right, now this is the unfortunate part of my mast. As you can see, it's got a pretty big bend in it. It's not the end of the world. This is about as high as it was last time I operated at a park with it. I did it at Sutton Lake, if y'all remember from that video. I can't remember that park number, but Sutton Lake State Game Land. But you can see what I was talking about with my coax. My coax is inside of the loop. So now I have an easy way to get it in my truck without it touching the loop and possibly cause an interference. All right, guys.
Roger, about 5'7", 57, Mike Alpha.
As you can hear, band's active. It is, I don't know, probably 10:15 or so now. I just got all my audio stuff set up. Today I'm going to operate using my headset, which I normally don't do in a park, but today I am. And the reason for that is really kind of simple. Sorry, I needed my steering wheel straight. I brought a table and a chair and everything to sit outside, but it's still in the 40s and the wind is blowing pretty good. So down here on the beach, it's pretty chilly at 40 degrees. I'm using my Element 3 laptop again to log. I'll use my login software of choice as Hammers for POTA activations. The only thing I've really struggled with it is honestly trying to get the Wi-Fi to connect to my phone. I have to go through and use Bluetooth, and it is not always the easiest thing to do. No harm, no foul. I'm gonna have to hang up with you real quick though and get Bluetooth going on my phone so that I can try and get Bluetooth on this tablet. So give me a second. Trying to find an open frequency. Looks like the top end of the band's gonna be pretty open. I'm on 14.340. Is this frequency in use? Is the frequency in use? Whiskey India 4 Echo Charlie is the frequency in use. Is the frequency in use? Is the frequency in use? Whiskey India 4 Echo Charlie is the frequency in use. Nothing heard. CQ POTA, Whiskey India 4 Echo Charlie calling CQ POTA, WI4EC calling CQ Parks on the air and standing by. CQ POTA, Whiskey India 4 Echo Charlie calling CQ POTA, WI4EC calling CQ Parks on the air and standing by. All right, so I've got my frequency. I've got everything updated in my log. So now I will go in and spot myself.
Hey, Carl, you hear somebody live?
Hey, contact, I'm sorry about that. Have y'all been on the frequency?
All right, guys,
Hey,
this is
so
part of
calling
it.
Carl.
As you can
Any
hear,
contact?
nobody was there. Couldn't hear anybody. The band shifted a little bit, and somebody was there underneath of me, and they came out of the noise. I'm going to make contact with them and move on. That's all you can do. Remember, be courteous hams, guys.
Apparently somebody's on this frequency. Yep, I don't hear anything again.
CQ POTA, Whiskey India 4, Echo Charlie.
Get my log changed.
WI4EC calling CQ Parks on the air, standing by.
And now I spotted myself. So now I'll just go back to the log and we'll wait.
Whiskey 3, Whiskey Delta Kilowatt.
Whiskey 3, Whiskey Delta Kilowatt. Hey, Donald, I've got you a beautiful 5'9". My park is Kilo 3842.
QSL. I also have you a 5'9" in Pennsylvania.
QSL, Pennsylvania, just for the reference. I don't know if you're grid square hunting or not, but this is a rare one. I am in grid FM13.
Roger. I'll have to look that up and see if I've worked this park before. I have over 3,000 parks that I've hunted. I don't know, maybe a dozen or two that I've activated.
QSL, wow, you are leap years ahead of me. I've only hunted 600 or 700 or so great job. I appreciate you being there consistently.
Yeah, thanks a lot. You have a great day, and thanks for activating.
Hope you do too, buddy. 73. Whiskey India 4 Echo Charlie Park, Kilo 3842, QRZ.
November 4, November 5,
November 4, November Bravo. You're 5'9", Park Kilo 3842.
QSL Justin, and you're 5'8" in Central Florida.
Thanks for the 58 in Central Florida. I hope you have a good day in 73.
73.
Whiskey India 4 Echo Charlie, QRZ. Kilo Juliet 5.
Whiskey Kilo Juliet 5, Charlie Golf, you're a 5'9", here in Southern Arkansas.
execute.
Roger, Roger. Kilo Juliet 5, Alpha Charlie Golf. Thanks, 5-9 Arkansas. I have you 59 as well. Park Kilo 3842.
November 4, Romeo, Juliet, Romeo.
Thank you for the hunt, sir. 73. Whiskey India 4, Echo Charlie Park Kilo 3842. QRZ.
November 4, Romeo, Juliet, Romeo. Charlie, Yankee.
November 4, Romeo Juliet Romeo. I have you 5-9.
Roger, big signal in the Palm City here. S9 plus about 5 on me here. I just want to give you a little heads up. We are getting ready to start a net on 343, and if bleeding over just a little bit, if you could go up 1 or 2 kcs, I'd be appreciative there, sir. N4RJR, back to you.
Yeah, Roger, I copy that you're about to start the net, sir, but I'm going to continue on, and I hope I don't interfere with y'all too much. Whiskey India 4, Echo Charlie Park Kilo 3842. QRZ.
November 9, Radio Delta X-ray.
November 9, Radio Delta X-ray 5 and 9.
QSL, I got you, Justin. 5-9 Indiana. Thanks for being in the park.
Roger, thanks for the 59 Indiana, Marvin. 73. Whiskey India 4, Echo Charlie Park K 68. K 3842. QRZ. The Papa Quebec Lima station.
Whiskey Alpha 5, Papa Quebec Lima. Whiskey Alpha 5, Papa Quebec Lima.
Whiskey Alpha 5, Papa Quebec Lima. 5x9 in Park Kilo 3842.
You're 5-7 in Texas. 5-7 in Texas.
Thank you for 57 in Texas and 73, my friend.
73.
Whiskey India 4, Echo Charlie Park Kilo 3842. QRZ.
November 5, Zulu Romeo.
November 5, Zulu Romeo 5 and 9.
Roger, 5-5 Texas.
Thanks for the 55 Texas. Hope you have a great day. The answer is yes. They're messing with me on the frequency. I scrolled down to where they're doing their net on 343, 14.343, and the guy said that he was just going to splatter all over me. The Zulu Romeo Quebec station.
All of these distorted voices and garbled noise that you hear right now are the byproduct of what the net below me operating on 14.343 is.
The frequency in use is the frequency
It was
in
a
use?
bunch of guys at the Submariner net. I have looked it up now that I've had a couple of days to do some Googling. And it's the Submariner net. It's the Veteran Amateur Radio Association, or the Submarine Veterans Amateur Radio Association. And they are purposefully absolutely just hurting my operation when I was on the frequency first. I ask y'all again, be courteous and follow FCC law.
Guys, the Delta Loop is working great. It gives you plus 3.5 dB, and my SWR this high on 20 meters, I'm operating at 14.346. My SWR is under 1.5. So I'll take it for a homemade antenna that, quite frankly, I threw together. So, pretty stoked. I think I heard Victor Echo 3 Yankee Tango Alpha. Is that correct? I made the correction. Victor Echo 3 Papa Tango Alpha. I have you 5-9 My Park Kilo 3842. QSL, I copied both parks, Victor Echo 4889 and Victor Echo 4879. Thank you very much for the 59 as well. I hope you have a great day and a great activation. 7-3, my friend. Whiskey India 4 Echo Charlie Park K 3842 QRZ.
Victor Echo 3 Sugar Radio,
Victor Echo 3, Sugar Radio Whiskey, 5 and 9.
USO, good morning, Justin, 5 and 7, Peterborough, Ontario.
Thank you so much, Donald. I appreciate the 5 and 7, sir.
I appreciate you being there, man. I'll catch you next time, 7-3.
73, my friend. Whiskey India 4 Echo Charlie Part K, 3842 QRZ.
Kilo Delta 2, Romeo Lima Bravo.
Kilo Delta 2, Romeo Lima Bravo, 5 and 9, Part Kilo 3842.
USA doing a 5-9. One more time.
Roger. The call is Whiskey India 4 Echo Charlie.
Roger that. Got you in the logbook. Thanks for doing the activation.
Hey, I appreciate you hunting and hope you have a great day. And 73, my friend.
Kilo 5.
Whiskey India 4 Echo Charlie. I'm activating Part Kilo 3842 QRZ.
Park to park. Whiskey Alpha 1, Tango Alpha Mike, park to park.
Whiskey Alpha 1 Tango Alpha Mike, park to park, I think.
Whiskey Alpha 1, Tango Oscar Mike, Ocean, Mexico.
I'm sorry about that. I got it corrected. Whiskey Alpha 1 Tango Ocean Mike. I have you 5-9, my part, Kilo 3842.
All right, thank you for the 5-9. You're a 5-7 into my part. Kilo 0891, Mike Alpha.
Roger, roger. Copy the Kilo 08901. I hope you have a great day and a great activation, sir.
All right, enjoy your activation. 7-3.
7-3, my friend. Whiskey India 4 Echo Charlie Part K 3842 QRZ.
Kilo 4, Charlie India Hotel.
Kilo 4 Charlie India Hotel, 5 and 9.
QSL 5-9. I have you 5-9 also into Georgia. Activation.
Thanks, 5-9 in Georgia, and hope you have a great day. 73, my friend. Whiskey India 4 Echo Charlie Part K 3842 QRZ.
Kilo Golf 5, Sierra Romeo Golf.
Kilo Golf 5 Sierra Romeo Golf, 5 and 9.
QSL Justin, 5-9 from Georgia.
Thanks, 59 in Georgia. Hope you have a great day. And 73.
7-3.
Whiskey India 4 Echo Charlie Part K 3842 QRZ. I've been at it about 45 minutes and I've made 82 contacts. So that's almost 2 a minute.
Standing by.
Doing pretty good. I've had to move frequencies
Whiskey India 4.
twice.
Charlie calling.
I had horrible QRM from a net initially.
Parks on the air, standing by. Whiskey 4, Italy, Gulf, Mexico.
Whiskey 4 Italy Gulf Mexico. You're a beautiful 5 and 9 Part Kilo 3842.
Thank you, sir. You're 5-9 plus 10. Beautiful signal into Miami. Thank you for the activation. And where are you located, Roger?
Thanks for the good signal report out of Miami, and I'm located in southeast North Carolina, Fort Fisher Recreational Center. It's right by the Cape Fear River and the Atlantic Ocean, and it's a rare grid square. If you're a grid hunter, the grid is Fox Mary 13. That is FM 13.
Well, that's great. It's my lucky day, and I'll tell you what, I enjoy going on Google Images and looking at the actual park. So I will be doing that, and I'm very pleased to make this phone contact with you today. Whatever you're running, whatever battery you have, whatever antenna you have, you're doing a stand-up job. First-class audio, by the way. Thank you so much for the activation. You made my day from W4IGM.
W4IGM, thank you so much for the great report, sir, and 73 to you. Whiskey India 4 Echo Charlie Part Kilo 3842 QRZ.
Kilo 9, India Charlie Papa. Whiskey.
Kilo 9 India Charlie Papa. Good to talk to you again, Bruce. You're 5-9 as always.
Roger, Roger, 5-9 Indiana. Thanks again.
Thanks, 59 Indiana, and 73, my friend. WI4EC Part K 3842 QRZ.
Whiskey 4, Sugar Foxtrot.
Whiskey 4 Sugar Foxtrot 59.
Hey, you're 5-9 into Tennessee this morning.
Thank you so much for the 59 into Tennessee. Hope you have a great day. And 73. Whiskey India 4 Echo Charlie Part K 3842 QRZ.
Kilo 4, Alpha Delta Sierra. Mike Yankee.
The station ending in Mike Yankee.
Kilo Quebec 4, India Mike Yankee, over.
Kilo Quebec 4, India Mike Yankee. I have you a 5 and 9 part kilo 3842.
I also have you 5'9" down here in Gulf Shores, Alabama. Hey, what antenna are you using today, over?
I am using a home-brewed 20-meter Delta Loop. Made it a couple weeks ago. It's up about 3 feet off the ground on the bottom leg on a 41-foot extendable mast.
Fantastic job. Congratulations. Have fun with that. Sounds great, over.
Roger, I appreciate that. It does my heart good to know that something I made is working.
Yeah, roger that. Have fun.
Sure will. Thanks very much. Whiskey India 4 Echo Charlie Park Kilo 3842 QRZ.
Kilo 4 Alpha Delta Sierra.
Kilo 4 Alpha Delta Sierra 5 and 9 Alton.
Thank you very much. You're 5'9" both ways to Orlando, Florida. Over.
Thanks for the 59 into Orlando. It's great to work you again in 73, my friend.
73.
Whiskey India 4 Echo Charlie Park Kilo 3842 QRZ.
Radio Whiskey.
Alpha Echo 5 Delta Sierra 5 and 9. Thanks for the 58 Central Texas, sir. Hope you have a great day in 73. Whiskey India 4 Echo Charlie Park K 3842 QRZ.
Kilo K9LJQ.
Station ending in Radio Whiskey.
Kilo 4 Sugar Radio Whiskey QSL.
QSL Kilo 4 Sugar Radio Whiskey 5 and 9.
Roger, copy you 5'9" here in Kentucky. Kilo Yankee QSL.
Thanks 59 in Kentucky. Hope you have a great day in 73.
73.
Whiskey India 4 Echo Charlie Park K 3842 QRZ.
K9LJQ.
K9 LJQ. Beautiful audio, sir. 59 plus a lot more.
You're 5'9" into Tampa, Florida, just down the street here. Have fun. Thanks for being there.
Roger. Thanks for 5'9" out of Tampa. Hope you have a great day in 73. Whiskey India 4 Echo Charlie Park K 3842 QRZ. $20 meters must be doing pretty good down to Florida. That was 2 great audio reports within about 2 minutes, so I'm happy. Yes. WI4EC Park Kilo 3842 going QRT. I appreciate everybody. Y'all made it possible. Was that Kilo 5 Hotel Lima Hotel? Kilo 5 Hotel Lima Sierra, roger. Alrighty, nothing heard. Whiskey India 4 Echo Charlie going QRT. Thanks, everybody. I did not mean to throw those. Holy crap. Well, that went pretty well. 105 contacts. It doesn't look by the log any duplicates, and none were flagged as not real. The activation took me 1 hour and 2 minutes. In an hour's time, I had logged 102 contacts. So that's a pretty good clip. It's 11:44 my time. I need to get back to my real life by about 12:30ish. So by the time I break down the Delta Loop and get everything packed up and get back to the house to start my real life, I will be on time. So I appreciate it, everybody. I'm going to try and set up and do a quick something to watch me break down this Delta Loop. Maybe I'll just explain it in step by step. I don't know. But a big thanks to everybody. As always, I'm going to show pictures or video of the log and then the map. All right, look, I need help with this stuff, guys. I don't know how to make this work, and to screen print on this little Evolve 3 computer. If anybody has any suggestions, please send them my way. But here's the log. 20 meters was all over the place today. It was long for a very, very, very short period of time. And as you can tell, it was first skip kind of day. That little fella right there is only about 55 miles away from me. So that's pretty, tells you how short it got. And that person's on ground wave. Alrighty guys, another great activation. It was about an hour and 2 or 3 minutes long. Made 105 contacts. Not off of that. It was off of that. I realize my headphones might be better. So you can see, I don't know if you can see, crap. All right. That's how low it is, guys. That stick is only 3 feet tall and it's halfway up the stick. So that wire is seriously at my knee. And I had the best audio report I've ever had in my life out of Florida. And I say that not as a guy that has had a whole lot of time here operating, but you know, it is what it is. Being a ham for only a year and a half. So being a ham for only a year and a half, I hadn't had a whole lot of operations compared to some of y'all. But, I mean, look at that. That thing is bent over. It's stabbed in the ground. And it is 18 inches off the ground at its low point. Occasionally, the wire was hitting the trash can box. That's only like 1.5 inches away from it. It works. This is my proof to myself that sometimes things that they say shouldn't work just do. So now just to take it down, I'm going to reverse it. What I'll do is I'll lower the mast all the way down. I will disconnect one end of the 4-to-1. And then I will walk the wire out that way probably. And I will pull my guy lines off. And then I'll wrap it up. Put my mast up and get my coax put away. And then I'll be off to the races. Again, I can't thank y'all enough for following along, watching, and all my adventures. I still think it's amazing that something I made works this well. Pretty wild to me to think about, in all honesty. Yeah, but it was fun. It was fun. The Washington contact was the one that really got me. I made it to Washington State, really close to Vancouver. So I'll talk to y'all later. Oh, never mind. It was a state ranger. I thought they were coming to park to talk to me, but they're continuing on. Just kind of picking up my pieces. Yeah, I'm looking at my battery meter. I apologize. But yeah, I mean, the continued great stuff, you know. I love ham radio. It's a great hobby. You know, I think me and my son watch this guy that does remote control car stuff every once in a while. And his opinion on remote control car stuff is hilarious. And I love it because it's real life to me anyway. He says, who cares what anybody else thinks? If it puts a smile on your face, you should do it. So remember that as y'all go through in ham radio. You know, I have several friends that this Delta loop, they would have never imagined putting this in the air. It's not ideal. It's not where it's supposed to be. The SWR was below 1.5 all the way across 20 meters. When I initially set it up, it tunes fine on a bunch of bands. But this just goes to show you can just set it up and go with it. You don't know if it's not going to work. Just because the book says it shouldn't work doesn't mean it won't work. Throw it in the air and see what happens, guys. I'll get this broken down and then I'm going to head to the house. So this is where I'm going to end the video. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm Justin, WI4EC Blackbeard's Radio.